on this problem that you put. You can simplify radicals first, but what will end up happening is you will need to simplify the radicals, rationalize the denominator, and potentially simplify again. So let me walk you through that process. If we do it that way, when I simplify my radicals, I will get something that looks like this. So square root of 8 would be 4 times 2. And so the 4 can become, the square root of 4 is 2. So we'd have 2 times 2 root 2, or 4 root 2 in the numerator. In the denominator, it becomes root 4 times root 3, which means I get 2 root 3. Now here's the problem. First simplifying, I can reduce the 4 and the 2 because they're both normal numbers. So I would get 2 root 2 over square root of 3. When I reduce, 2 goes into itself once and into 4 twice. But then I need to multiply by the magic 1 because I would need to rationalize my denominator. And when we do that, we get 2 root 6, because I can multiply radical by radical, over root 9, which gives me 2 root 6 over 3, because the square root of 9 is 3. And so this would be your answer. Now let's look at it if we don't simplify the radicals first and then rationalize. So if we have 2 root 8 over root 12, and I just choose to multiply by the magic 1. So root 12 over root 12. That's going to give me 2 root 96, because 8 times 12 is 96, over the square root of 144. And now I'm going to work with my perfect squares. And for 2 root 96, 96 I know is 16 times 6. And the square root of 144 I know is 12. And so now I can take out the perfect square of 16. And I'm going to get 2 times 4 root 6 over 12. So I get 8 root 6 over 12. And because 4 goes into 8 twice and into 12 3 times, I can reduce the normal numbers. And I get 2 root 6 over 3. So the same answer either way. It kind of just depends on what you see first. I tend to rationalize first, I think. Actually, there's one other way you could do this. You know what you could do if you wanted? We know that with square roots, we could, if we wanted to, take these two and write it as one radical. So it would look like this, root 8 over 12, which I can then reduce this radical now to be 2 over 3. And so we get 2 times the square root of 2 over 3, which is the same as saying 2 root 2 over root 3. And then when I go to rationalize, if you'll notice, this right here takes me to this step up here. So then you could continue that way. Just a thought, just another way to do that. So really, it's kind of whatever you see first. I see on your paper you initially just rationalized. Totally fine. Do it that way. But your simplifying wasn't correct at that point. So yeah, that's how you do it.